Hello and welcome, YouTube friends. Today is Friday, the 12th of July. I've kicked off work a little bit early. It's around, I would say, 1:15, 1:20 p.m. Today is really hot, at least I think so. It's around 25 degrees Celsius, and I've taken off work a little bit early because I wanted to do a walk now, because supposedly there's going to be record-breaking rain the rest of the weekend, especially tomorrow, Saturday. So I thought if I need to do a bit of filming, it needs to be now. So where are we? Hang on, I got distracted. What do we got here? Oh. Yeah, it's against the sun in the trees, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see anything, but apparently it's like climbing for children, but actually like really rope climbing and stuff. Cool. Alright, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, well, as you can probably tell, I'm in a park. This is one of the parks that I really like, because it's not too pretty, and it's got hills up and down. Back before I got injured when I ran, I love to run over here, because it really got your pulse working. So, and it's called Søndermarken. It's right on the border between Frederiksberg and Valby. And right on the other side of the street behind us, we can finish up there, so you can better get a view of what I mean. But on the other side of what is called Roskildevej is Frederiksberg Gardens. We've been there a couple of times. So for those of you who follow my channel, have been there too. But that side of the park is more pretty. It's more well tended, and it's because there used to be like a royal castle there back in the day, so it's more like trimmed and everything. On this side of the street was probably more the poor side of the street. So this is more nature-like, if you will. So combined back again, when I was running before I got injured, I love to combine those two gardens, those two parks when I ran, because there was a big contrast to each other. So yeah, and I think, if I remember correctly, that this park we're in now, Søndermarken, was where I did my first walking tour, back when I didn't know up and down on my camera and everything was too bright and the camera was mostly tilted upwards, and yeah, like I said, I'm a learning by doing kind of guy. But yeah, that was, if I do remember correctly, the first walk I did was here, and the second walk I did, which was actually on the same day, was in the garden adjacent to this Frederiksberg Gardens. I have made a more recent, maybe a year old or something, maybe 8 months old, walking tour of Frederiksberg Garden in better quality, and with me knowing my camera a little better. So you don't have to watch the two first ones. I mean, you can if you want, but just be warned that the quality is not particularly great. But yeah, the weather is funny, because right now, clear blue skies, 25 degrees, almost no wind. Yeah, and then apparently like 10 hours or 12 hours from now, it's gonna be really bad. For 12 hours or maybe even 20 hours, they're talking about maybe even a full day with extreme rain. But you know, they've been wrong before, so let's see what happens.
Det var derfor jeg prøvede, og det var ikke for at vinde med det sidste. Det er derfor jeg var sådan, hold op, ja.
And I haven't actually been in this park for a while. I don't live close by anymore. I used to back when I ran. So we're about to go uphill a little bit, so if I get a bit out of breath, I do apologize for huffing and puffing in the microphone. Let's see how bad it gets. I am by far not in as great a shape as I was when I ran. I do bicycle every day, almost every day, but it's, yeah, I used to be in alright shape. Now it's, you know, probably a little bit below average. Should do more exercise. So as you can see in the distance here, or maybe, let me see if I can zoom a bit. There's like a yellow, what used to be a castle. That's on the other side of the street I was talking about, so that's on the top of Frederiksberg Gardens. And I think we'll finish up over there, but not yet. We'll take the long way around. Well, long, not that long, but I want to take you on, like, what's the English word, like around the edge of the park, I guess is what you would say. And also what I love about the park is that it's not a hipster place. It doesn't attract, tons of young people. There are people here, yeah, but it's not like partying and going on and stuff like that, so that's nice. Oh, forgot to take a picture for my Instagram again. Surprise, surprise. Man, it's hot right now. And since I come directly from work, I'm not wearing shorts. Woo! Oh, hang on, let me take a picture here while I remember it. I like those green colors. If you've been following my channel, you get to follow the seasons, is what I was going to say in Denmark. That everything is so lush and green now, but in 6 months everything is just dismal and grey. But I kind of like the seasons. I like that it's not the same all the time. Well, and over here to my right, yeah, I'm not sure you can see it, is that Carlsberg town or Carlsberg District that I've been talking about, and we've grazed it. We haven't been there yet because I think they're too far away from finishing it, but maybe we should just go for a walk there. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, this is on the corner of it's like I think maybe technically it is Valby, but I'm not sure. It might be Frederiksberg. I'm not completely sure. This park is located in. And maybe even technically the Carlsberg District is actually Vesterbro. I'm not sure, but we're in kind of a triangle area, with 3 neighborhoods, parts of town collide.
Nå, han har sagt det til dig. Sagt det til mig? Ja, okay. Det er også ja, men det er det, der jeg har også det her ting, jeg sagde det ikke. Det skal hele tiden. Det er ikke noget. det blev ikke over til en lille eller hvad? Det er ikke.
Clouds are starting to gather a little bit, I see. No, so I was actually thinking today, right after this, I'll get all my practical stuff for the weekend over with. Laundry, grocery shopping, all that fun stuff. So I don't have to venture out tomorrow if the weather is even gonna be half as bad as they say. And I have a couple of books I haven't started reading yet, so if you don't have to go out inside or out into the rain, a good book, you can cook food and stuff. And then I kind of like the rain, you know, drumming on the windows and stuff like that. But yeah, if you need to be outside, it's not that much fun. Also, usually there are a bit more people in this park than there is now. I guess it's because people are still at work, I would assume. And as far as I know, I think actually today might be the day where the majority of working people start their summer vacation for the next 3 weeks. I'm not one of them. I'm not a huge fan of summer. Well, that's not true. I like summer, but it's just I'm not a big fan of summer holidays. I prefer to take my holidays when it's a bit cooler later on in the year. So I'm not vacationing yet. And actually I'm thinking about this year not traveling, saving up some money, because I've always dreamt about going to Japan, but I've always kept pushing it off. So I'm thinking maybe this year not travel, save up some money, and then in 2025 will be the year where I actually finally go to Japan. At least that's what I'm contemplating. Sometimes life has a way of getting in the way, but let's hope not. It's the plan so far. So this year I'm going to save up money. Next year I'm going to travel to Japan for maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe even a month or something. We'll see. And we have a nice system in Denmark about the way you take holidays. As a minimum, you have to have 5 weeks of paid vacation if you've been in a workplace for more than a year. And some places offer an extra one as well, so 6 weeks. In my place of work, they offer that extra week, which is 6 weeks. And on top of that, because I'm not going to vacation that much this year, you're able to transfer 2 weeks to the year after. Which means that next year I will actually be able to take 8 weeks of paid vacation, which is not too shabby. There are a lot of complex rules though. When do you have to take those weeks off and all that stuff. So, but it's nice that it's possible. So we're going up a hill again, so let's see how out of breath I get this time. Let me get a picture here, guys, before moving on. Hang on. A little picturesque-ish pond, bridge. All right, let's move on. Oh man, it's really uphill here. Whew. I remember when running here, that would be kind of tough. But actually, downhill it's actually harder on the knees, which was exactly what went wrong for me at some point. My left knee gave out and I can still feel it now just walking on it. Yeah, it sucks. I want my 20-year-old body back, but not my 20-year-old mind. Alright guys, here you see the other side of the street I was telling you about, which is Frederiksberg Gardens. Just at the end of the castle there's a steep slope downhill where the gardens are. And yeah, we've been there a couple of times, and over here by the ugly tower is the zoo. I want to get a picture of this statue. We took a picture of the statue on the other end, and the guy in the blue shirt is still running around and around. This is against the sun, this is not going to be good. Alright. I was contemplating at some point, right around the corner here, underground, there's an old cisterns. That's more like an, you can get down and see them, and sometimes they use them as an art exhibition hall and stuff like that. I have not been there, I really want to. And I was thinking about bringing my camera, but alas, I looked it up online. I think cameras are allowed, but it's really dark down there. So, and my camera is great outdoors when it's light, but it's not a camera that's great with darkness, sadly. And the camera equipment that you're allowed to bring is like a little handheld like I have now. You're not allowed to bring, like real equipment down there. But they are below these this grass lawn just here. And I am gonna visit it sometime. Man, I'm sweating. Some of my friends and a lot of my co-workers love 25 degrees. To me it's bordering on the uncomfortable. 15 degrees, yes sir. I think those oddly shaped glass thingies, whatever they're called, are the entrance and exit to the cisterns, I think. I'm not even sure that cistern is the correct English term. Danish they're called Cisternerne, so I'm just assuming. But yeah, I'm guessing. I'm not sure it's the correct English term. If I can find something online, I'll post a link in the description. I mean, they have their own webpage, obviously, but yeah, I'll see what I can find. Yeah, but I guess I am kind of weird because I do enjoy it, you know, that it's summer, that you're able to be outside, the sun is shining. Of course I enjoy that. But I am serious. Between 15 and 20 degrees would be plenty for me. Again, this is going to be against the sun, so I'm not sure how good this is going to be. So let's move on into the shade. I do find it, I like you guys know, I used to jog a lot, and when I see these joggers here that just run around in little circles around this lawn and the other lawn on the other side, that I don't understand. But of course, each to his own, it's fine. Maybe it's because it's an exact length or distance. So they, maybe runners who, you know, do all the stats stuff, or whatever it's called. Me, I ran because it gave me it was like meditation for me. I have tried meditation, it doesn't work for me, but running did the trick. So that's why I ran. Whether it took 1 minute longer or shorter or whatever, I don't care. Alright guys, I think we're gonna head towards the old castle up here and end up there, so I can get out and do all the practical stuff I need doing, cleaning, laundry, grocery shopping, all that really exciting stuff before the monsoon takes us. And yeah, let's just get a little closer to the back end of the castle. You've all seen the front of it if you've seen my earlier videos, and if I can figure out how to do it on YouTube, I'll make sure that the suggestions popping up on your screen shortly will be of the newest Frederiksberg Gardens video, so the garden we're heading towards right now. So if you've missed it, yeah, I'll see if I can figure out how to make it pop up on your screen within a few seconds from now. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, as per usual, for hanging out. And hopefully I'll see you all next week. Bye, guys.